Hi everyone, Scott here. We haven't gone live on the Sidekick channel. Dear God, please tell me this is the Sidekick channel and not the main channel. Because that would be upsetting. My cat is sneezing. There's Sparta for you. Um, yeah, I just wanted to go live here to talk very briefly about some of the YouTube changes. I don't know if you guys saw them. Um, Obviously, because of something that some kind of dumb YouTuber did not too long ago, YouTube has decided to crack down on some stuff. Boy, my beard is a nightmare right now. So the changes are as follows. Basically, you can't monetize videos anymore. There's some stuff, there's a lot of stuff, but the big main thing is like you can't monetize videos anymore. You can't make an earning from YouTube anymore unless your channel has, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, which, all right, that's not too bad. YouTube locks a lot of stuff under subscriber milestones, so that's not terrible. 1,000, it's a good milestone to reach for. But here's the thing: there's a second part to that equation, which is 4,000 watch time hours over the course of a year. And I think it's so far they're saying within the past 12 months. I don't know if that means to be updated, to be uh, like always counted upon, like every 12 months they'll reevaluate and be like, all right, did this person earn 4,000 watch time hours? And so the main channel, NerdSync, can someone just give me a confirmation that this is on the Sidekick channel and not the main channel, just so I'm not freaking out? Thanks everyone, thanks for being here. Ben, how's it going? But the main thing, the main channel, I should say, is fine. It's on Sidekick. Thanks, guys. My cats are now all... Every time my cats hear me talk, they just get in the way. The main NerdSync channel's fine. Don't worry about it. That's all I tried to say. You don't understand why they made this change. You already have to make $100 to... Yeah, you already have to make $100 to get any money sent your way anyway. I think it's more so not for us, obviously. It's for the advertisers. They want to make sure that nobody... that no ads are placed on videos that haven't earned it, right? That haven't, the wording they use is to, any channels that have provided a, like proof that they foster a good community, that they're good for the community. I've seen some back and forth on this, some positives and negative things. Just like devil's advocate, I've heard some people say that this is a really good thing to keep smaller channels who steal content from other people from making money, because if people aren't subscribing to them, if they're not earning a lot of watch time hours, then they won't make any money at all. Whereas hopefully, the people who originally uploaded the content will. I mean, obviously there were other ways to combat that anyway. Copyright strikes and takedowns and all that stuff. But, those had their own sets of problems. So, but yeah, that's like one positive thing I've heard. It's the watch time hours that kind of gets me. You can sort of understand the reasoning, but it feels like YouTube is being unnecessarily extra. I agree. I could see that. But then again, these types of channels make very long compilation videos, which eat up watch time easily. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's a problem, and it wouldn't take, depending on how long or how successful these compilation videos are, probably wouldn't take long to amount 1,000 subscribers too, because that even seems relatively small. So Owen, Dylan, thanks for being here. This is basically a ploy. This is a ploy for me to get this channel up to 4,000 watch time hours by doing live streams. I was already going to do live streams this year on this channel anyway, but I got a notice in an email today that basically said, hey, this channel, NerdSync Sidekick, sorry, my hand is shaking. But yeah, they were saying this channel, NerdSync Sidekick, is no longer eligible to be, to make money, which we weren't making really any money off of it anyway, but I was going to do more live streams this year, and I think that means we can't do super chat, and I was kind of hoping we could at least rake in a few bucks each time doing super chat, because the plan for this channel was to, and I guess still is, we'll see how it goes, was to record the comment response videos, the Tales from the Comments videos, was to do those live on this channel and then upload an edited version of it, a shorter edited version to the main channel. You know, so here we can foster a community better by having live streams, answering more comments, and then, yeah. You just noticed that YouTube Analytics displays watch time in minutes, not hours, making it slightly harder to see where you're at. Yeah, you know, you gotta divide everything by 60, which is not an easy mental equation to do. I had to ask my Amazon Echo to do things for me. But the main Nerd Sync channel's fine. We get roughly, depending on the month, we get roughly like a million watch time minutes every month, around ish. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But that should be fine. I don't know the math out of the top of my head, but that's probably fine. But yeah, so that's kind of the deal. This channel doesn't really get anything, obviously, because I haven't been uploading here, but the whole plan was to eventually upload here more, starting within the next couple days. So, and if we can't make super chats, if we can't make a little advertising off of it, that'll be a bummer. I don't, you know, obviously my livelihood doesn't depend on this channel, and so I'm not super duper sad about it. But I do know a ton of people who are out there who don't rake in that watch time and those subscribers too, which is very frustrating to me. Oh, I know Ricky. You guys know Ricky from Stu Dippin'? He recently released a video not too long ago that said this year was going to be the last year he was going to do YouTube videos. He's been on the platform forever. In the last 28 days, you have 858 watch time hours. Let's see if we multiply that. It's within the last year, so you might be fine. I would say you're fine. But again, I don't know how many videos you uploaded throughout the whole last year. I mean, obviously, if you didn't get an email, then you're fine. Just started watching NerdSync ASMR in here. Watch time guaranteed. Yeah, no, start making NerdSync ASMR. I agree. Yeah, Ricky's been on since like the start of YouTube, and his channel makes awesome stuff. He makes awesome stuff. But he did say that this was going to be his last year on YouTube, and this was before all the changes went through. So I'm curious if he got an email that his channel that he's had for like a decade, if that is just no longer going to be a part of the partner program. I should ask him about that. That'd be sad. That would be the final nail in the coffin for Ricky to be like, hey, you remember how you've been trying to make a living off of here for 10 years? Guess what? We're just gonna send you on your way instead of you being on your last legs. We're just gonna cut the ties right now. Oh, that's I would say serendipitous, but that sounds too positive. Is there a negative form of serendipitous? I don't know. Your overall, the threshold's comfortably safe, but it's still concerning. Yeah, totally. Like I said, I know a ton of people who are going to be affected by this. I've been seeing a lot of tweets from channels, smaller channels that I subscribe to who got affected by it or will be. They give you a 30-day grace period. So if I should give the 37 of you guys like some calls to action, a singular call to action. Let's just get rid of all the plurals here. If you have Ricky's channel is Stewdippin, STEWDIPPIN. If you have a small channel that you love, that you're worried about, if they might not be able to get these past these restrictions, past these limitations, then you have 30 days starting today, I believe, to watch as many as their of their videos as you can. Sorry, I'm not getting emotional. I just had something in my throat. To watch as many videos of theirs as you can, share it around, share it with the internet, try to get other people on board, because man, it's gonna be rough. I feel like there's gonna be like a purge going on. I mean, the channels will still exist, and unquestionably, it seems that a lot of these channels who fall under this probably aren't making a living off of YouTube anyway. But if they're close, then we have 30 days to try to make that happen. So I've been avoiding some of the comments. I apologize. Let me see. It further establishes the precedent that YouTube doesn't give two flag. Yeah, about small channels. I agree. I think it's a really weird. I think it's. I retweeted something that was just like, yeah, punish the smaller channels. That'll show Logan Paul. Like, that doesn't make. Yeah. I feel like YouTube should have YouTuber consultants if they don't already. My fear. I bet they do. I really do think they do. But my fear is either they don't listen to them, or the YouTube consultants are not really allowed to have a very strong voice. There probably aren't many of them, which is horrible for the diverse amount of channels that there are on YouTube. And they probably don't communicate with them as often as they should too. So. But I do think that they are in regular contact with a certain number of channels, but again I feel like it's not very much contact, and I feel like their voices are not heard very much. Yeah, could leave videos playing on in the background. If you wanna, I don't know if I could condone that without violating some sort of terms of service, but. Good luck on finals. Yeah, good luck on finals. Should have just got him directly, maybe. I know a ton of people who are going to be affected who make some of the best videos. Absolutely. So I think now is like a month of 30 days to really try and save a lot of these channels who are close, either there or not there, you know? Maybe they just made it past that threshold in by the skin of their teeth, and then we need to try to keep them there as viewers, as people who watch YouTube. And I'm guilty of like really just watching a ton of big channels. I watch some small channels, but man, occasionally it's, the small channels that I find, sadly, they haven't made a ton of like a lot of a back catalog. So just to clarify, Owen, it is 4,000 watch time hours over the last 12 months. I don't know if it means per year, or if it's like a sliding scale where it's like as this January leaves, then they're gonna factor that in and take out the last January, or if it's just going to be a block of 12, like they're going to start on January, end in December. You know what I mean? Like it could just be a sliding scale of 12 months, or it could be a block of the year. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not per month. It's per year. Analytics have a last 365 days option. Yeah. What really sucks here is creators who just made a video that suddenly blows up. They're not going to get all that possible revenue. Yeah, oh my god. That's an excellent point. I was one of those. That's how NerdSync got its start, was I made a ton of videos that didn't really go anywhere. They got some traction here and there, but really nothing special. And then I made a Guardians of the Galaxy video right when the movie was coming out that exploded and is our like second or third most watched video to date still. And that video launched NerdSync into what it is right now. And I was only able to do that because I was actually making a teeny tiny bit of money off of YouTube at that time. And so that's kind of, yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. That is going to be creators who make a video and could use that momentum, could use that forward momentum from one hit to help make other videos and to help sustain their channel, and that's probably not going to happen anymore. Boy, that's a bummer. That is, yeah. Because I got to tell you, back in my early YouTube days, I was, I was out of school. I didn't have a job, but I also didn't have expenses. So I was spending all of my time making videos for like $100 every couple months. And that was kind of, I was fine with that because, again, I didn't really have expenses. I didn't have to pay rent because I was living with my parents. I didn't have to pay like car payments or anything like that because I don't drive. And then that Guardians of the Galaxy video blew up, and suddenly I made at least a little bit of money. It wasn't a lot. I didn't make thousands and thousands of dollars off of it. I'm sure over the course of time, it's been like, it'll be the 4th year it's been out. I'm sure over that course of time, I've probably made $1,000 or $2,000 off of it. Probably not more than that. But at the time, it really helped, and that money would not be available if that happened today. So I'm trying to get the comments back up here. I missed a ton of stuff. There's no sense of control when dealing with this platform. I think this is a great time to put more emphasis on collabs and work together. I know that's always been your MO, and Benny is starting to work toward that as well. Absolutely. So I swear this is not a plug, but it's relevant. I actually made that a goal on Patreon this year. We changed the NerdSync Patreon from monetary goals to number of patron goals, and one of those goals, I think at like 400 patrons or 500, I don't know, we would commission 2 collab videos every month. Hopefully that's the plan. But the reason we put that as a goal and not as just something that I want to start doing is because we're commissioning them, and I want to pay the people who take the time and effort to make videos for the channel. Even if, because, obviously they could just do it for promotion or do it because it's a collab and exposure and everything like that. But I do want to, especially because of these changes right now, I think this is a really good example of I want to be able to pay creators something. It's not going to be a lot. It's not going to, sustain their rent or anything like that, but it'll be something, and I think that's probably important. So sorry I'm missing a ton of comments as I kind of ramble. A bit late to this, what changes will YouTube be implementing? So the long story short is you can't make money on YouTube unless you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours over the last 12 months. So oops. I'm all thumbs with this comment. I wish the comments would just stay up instead of dissolving. That's very frustrating to me. If we're just complaining about YouTube, then that's another complaint. It is against the terms of service to tell how much you made on a video. Well, I don't know how much I made on a video, so there you go. I was just estimating. I honestly have no idea. Orem, I really do agree with you on the fact that working together is important. Absolutely. Speaking of which, my collab thing is coming along well. Awesome. Stu Dippin, we'll look him up. Yes, definitely go check out Ricky's channel. This is going to be his last year on YouTube, and he's going to be doing a lot of collab stuff too. He already messaged myself and Chris, aka Chris Sanders, for a lot of cool stuff. I've got some notes for video, but pencil me in for after Easter. Will do. It's really hard to start off on YouTube as a new creator. It absolutely is. I'll be the first person to tell you that I just got lucky. Had one or two things been different, I would not be here right now. I would probably be working some job that I don't really care for, and wouldn't have been here. Probably wouldn't have moved to Texas either. This dummy decided to try to major in a degree. I tried that. Didn't work out so well. Step 1, make 4,000 1-hour ASMR videos. All right, great plan. I'm with you so far. Step 2, gain 1,000 subs. We already have 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I think we have like 2,000 or 3,000, I think. Step 3, question marks. Step 4, profit. Of course. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. YouTube won't allow you to monetize unless you've got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. Yeah, it's yeah, over the last year. Yes, that's correct. I made a video about the difficulties of a new creator. I feel like I'm missing a ton of comments. Speaking of which, I'm launching a new podcast. Fantastic. Yeah, I feel like off YouTube platform is probably going to be a really good way to go. Podcasts are something that I have yet to make money from. I will tell you that. Well, that's not true. I think I did 1 or 2 sponsored videos or sponsored podcasts like many years ago. But podcasts are something that are really hard to monetize. We have 3,881 subscribers on this channel. Well, that's awesome. And I assume that'll only grow as I'm going to use this channel more this year and promote it more. Hopefully we can get those watch time hours up. We have 50 people watching right now. That's crazy. That's awesome, guys. All of you guys here, for no reason whatsoever, give this video a thumbs up. I feel like I haven't contributed anything, but, you know, if you feel like it. Love DK when he was on the channel, but I didn't subscribe when I checked him out because I didn't watch Game of Thrones. Fair enough. He does, like, vlog things now. I think he created an entirely different channel. He kind of bounces between a lot of stuff. 1,000 people watching, 4 hours of video, totally doable if you're not sleeping. There you go. Whoa, we got a ton of likes just then. Thanks, everybody. He's editing for Super Carlin. Yes, he is. And speaking of, like, collabs and, like, doing stuff, I'm going to be doing a collab on the Super Carlin Brothers channel pretty soon. That's pretty good. That is, of course, kind of not the point, because, like, that is their channel of, like, millions of subscribers and my channel of hundreds of thousands of subscribers doing a collab, which benefits no small channels whatsoever. But, you know, who knows? Who knows, man? YouTube could come up next year and be like, guess what? We set the bar even higher. Now you have to have 1 million subscribers. Now you have to have 1 billion watch time hours. And, you know, before you can start making money because of something else that somebody did. So, I don't know. It's always good to be safer. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Boy, those likes shot up fast. I appreciate it. I wasn't planning on going on for this long. But just to recap, if you're joining us, YouTube made some really dumb decisions. I look like Inspector Gadget right now with the propellers in my head. Rad. But yeah, YouTube is making some really dumb changes where you can't make money unless you have 1,000 subscribers or 400, or not or, and 400, or, well, 4,000 watch time hours within the last year. So, not great. House tour. Ooh, I would, but everything is dirty. I got things everywhere. I've even been trying to, like, avoid showing you just random stuff on my floor. It's not great. Even my office is I've been rearranging the lighting. I've decided, for those of you who care, I've decided to kind of really do away with having a set this year. And I've just kind of stripped it down to just a blue wall background. Like, it's just my blue painted wall that I had. And I took everything down, and I shine a light on it, and I shine a light on me, and it's just very stripped down and minimal, and it's just, you know, Scott in front of a wall talking. Yeah, we do need to go to IKEA, because that's a big thing. As I was rearranging my room, my office in there, I have, like, a mountain of books on my floor, which is getting in the way. Sidekick could really work as a science of comics channel where you use math to work stuff out and see how things would work. Like, what if the Flash hit you with... Why wouldn't I just do that at the... I feel like the normal channel, the regular main channel would work better for that, because it already has a built-in audience for that sort of a thing, you know? An audience that actually cares. instead of here, where we really don't have anybody. We'll see. I'll tell you this. If this channel's... we're going to do more live streams over here on this channel. And if the channel starts to take off and kind of represent its own thing, and we can make it into the partner program, then we can... We'll see about making this thing something cool. So, but yeah. It's more imaginary Axis's realm. Come on, I've done sciencey. I just did a sciencey video, like just a couple days ago. I've done science stuff for years over here. Can't say that's one person's type of a video. I love Tyler, but like he doesn't have a monopoly. I can't pronounce that word right now. The IKEA trip is related to the online podcast. That's correct, for those of you who are wondering about the online podcast and other podcasty things. So there you go. How's the book coming along? Not great. I haven't written anything in almost 2 months now, which is not helpful. And I've just been trying to get ahead on videos because those are the things that pay the bills. And so we're actually kind of ahead. We have the next 2 videos written and recorded. 1.5 of them is, well, I recorded one of them and then I recorded another half of one. So, do you upload the podcast to a YouTube channel? We do. We upload it to NerdSync Podcast, but we're going to change that. We're going to upload the online podcast to, I think, Dylan's channel, right? Was that what we said? We're doing a bunch of stuff. We're making it cool. So, that'll be fun. But your videos are rocking right now. Thank you. What was that in reference to? I forgot what I said. Are we getting out of the era of NerdSync death? I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It's one of those things where about 2 years ago, I could just upload any video, regardless of the topic, and I could almost guarantee getting at least 100,000 views on it. And sometimes it would be more, sometimes it would be a little bit less, but I would usually say I could comfortably get 80,000 on anything, and then 100,000 would be like, all right, cool. And then sometimes it would be way more, sometimes it would be 300, 400, whatever. Now that occasionally happens. We did our DuckTales video that has like 600,000 views on it. We did our Real Origin of the Joker, which has some good views on it. Scooby-Doo video. We did a ton of great video. I mean, last year we released our most popular video ever about Sabretooth, which has, you know, over 1 million views on it. So we've gotten out of the realm of consistency, which is the scary part. But we've gotten into a realm of when we hit hard with a video, it hits really hard, which is, I don't know, I would have preferred the consistency angle, I'll be honest, but that's kind of why we started a Patreon, was to keep some of that stability in the money going. Do you think YouTube madness will ever lead to a new platform taking over? I don't even think the YouTube madness really can factor in at all. I think the biggest problem that any other platform has is the funds to actually host all of the videos. Videos are huge files. And if you have, you know, millions of people uploading and watching and streaming video files that are constantly getting more high resolution, they're getting bigger, they're getting longer, whether it's 4K, whether it's VR, what have you, that kind of server space is like YouTube. I've heard really doesn't really make any money. They you know, we're obviously bought by Google, and Google funds helps to fund them and everything like that. So unless another giant, like if Apple wanted to come along and make their own streaming service, because they have the money, I'm sure of it, or just acquire one, whatever, or Amazon. I think Amazon is experimenting with stuff like that, right? So I don't know. I think I honestly don't think it would ever come to YouTube doing something that everyone is upset about and leaving. I think it just comes to if any company could actually just do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if they do it, because like that's the thing that everyone wants. They don't want to move to another platform and then have that platform crumble away after a few months, right? We don't want another VidMe situation or another Vessel, like all these other ones. You could go to Vimeo, I suppose, but I don't really feel like Vimeo has like a community built in, like YouTube does. I don't know, so it's tricky. I think, you know, Twitch is close. Twitch should probably be one. Facebook, yeah, I think some content works better on Facebook. I know a couple friends of mine who are moving off of YouTube and doing full-time Facebook stuff for the content that they do. It's awesome. I've been told very explicitly by me, for our channel, for NerdSync, that we really can't make any money off of Facebook, because Facebook is very, very strict for like new up-and-comers. I'm sure they're more lenient with the people that make them more money, whatever. But for people who just want to try it out, they're very strict about not using anything that you don't have the rights to. And since we don't license the rights to comic book images or really just any images that we find on the internet for things that we throw up in our videos, then I've been told very explicitly we can't make any money off of Facebook. And not only that, but I don't even think they'll allow us to like upload tons and tons and tons of stuff. I mean, I'm sure they will. I don't know, but we definitely can't make money off of it. So until that changes, maybe Facebook. But it will be another one of these big it will be like a Facebook or a Twitch or whatever, that could potentially challenge YouTube, give it another few years. But don't think it'll ever replace it, you know. I've missed a ton of comments. Facebook's the worst anyway. I agree. I don't even use Facebook. I think it's terrible and I hate it. I'm very interested in it as a concept and what it's becoming and what it's evolving to become, because like it wants to be a new internet, basically. It wants to be the place where you get everything that you could possibly want out of the internet, and it's evolving to be like your one-stop shop on the internet, which is probably why I don't use it. But it's fascinating. It's fascinating to see every time they release like a big new change or a big new thing, then it's kind of like, oh, I see what they're doing. They're trying to make everything else on the internet irrelevant and just use Facebook. But anyway, you just got here. What did you miss? Just to recap, YouTube made some really dumb changes that are going to hurt smaller channels. If you don't have 1,000 subscribers and 400, I keep saying 400, 4,000 watch time hours, then you can't make money. Over the past 12 months, then you can't make money on YouTube anymore, which really sucks. Because before it was 10,000 lifetime views. Lifetime views means you could earn those 10,000 in like your first month on YouTube and never make any more views again, and you would still be in the partner program. But now they're going to be putting a ticking clock on that. And they're saying you have to have subscribers, you have to have watch time hours over the past year. And they'll probably keep checking up on that if I had to guess. Yeah, Facebook is trying to be what Reddit is. Facebook is trying to be the homepage of the internet, basically. Whether or not they're succeeding, I don't know. I don't use it. But it's fascinating. Can you make more yeah, definitely. Part of my plan this year was to make one Real Origin video every month, because those do really, really well. And I just enjoy history, you know. We have one coming out either this week, but more likely next week, because it's going to take a lot more animations and stuff. But it's it's an interesting one. I'm curious if it'll do well, because it's very, very specific. Hey, Brandon Ellen, we have Super Chat here? I didn't even know that we did. I thought we still had to, like, get 5,000 subscribers or something to unlock it. I don't know, but thank you for the $2 Super Chat. I didn't think we had that yet. I thought we were going to have to work our way up there. But awesome. We are gaining watch time hours like crazy. Yep, YouTube is going to steal that money from me. If we don't get 4,000 watch time hours within the next 30 days, maybe I'll just do daily live streams here on the channel. That's what it's about, guys. That's how any channel that's in who's struggling will cheat the system. They'll just do daily live streams, 4 hours. That's how it works. I won't talk for much longer though, honestly. But because I do have to get to work. And whoops. Did I get a notification? No. I think my Echo just thought I was calling it out. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for hitting that like button. Appreciate it. Maybe I need to do more theories. I know MatPat has a thing, but yeah. Theories are... I do theories occasionally, but, like, those are also hit or miss. Because if the theory isn't interesting, then people aren't going to watch it anyway. You know what I mean? But it's always interesting. Everything I talk about is interesting to me. So, it's just... The problem is... I feel the problem is YouTube isn't delivering out our content to our subscribers. Because if you go to our analytics, less than half of the views we get comes from subscribers. And that is startling. Because that means if we release a video that only gets like 30,000 views, I used to comfortably be able to say like, oh, well that's like 30,000 subscribers who are interested, or even like 25,000 subscribers who were at least interested in that topic. Now it's like maybe 5,000 subscribers watch that, and the rest are from people who are not subscribed. And that to me tells me that either, you know, one or two or both, like YouTube isn't delivering our videos out to subscribers, or subscribers just really aren't interested in what I have to say anymore, and they're too lazy to unsubscribe. And it could be either one or both, some combo, which is very frustrating to me. There's a part of me that almost wants to like purge the channel of people that don't actually watch videos. I would rather have a tight-knit community of people that watch like almost everything I post than YouTube. Or than having people that are just like, whatever. Because that's very frustrating. Like, that's why I used to have a pretty good track record of getting like 100,000 views per video. Because people were interested in it and YouTube was delivering it to them, and now they just don't. So, it's really weird. Sometimes you have to go out of your way to find our videos. Yeah, I don't know, it's so dumb. It's so dumb that the whole subscribing thing just doesn't seem to work. Or, I mean, I get that not everyone wants to go and watch all their subscriptions stuff, right? But, I don't know. It's really dumb. But thanks to all of you guys who do watch. That's awesome. I want to do more live streams, but I'll do them here. Not on the main channel. In fact, I think the last live stream that we did like really poorly. That's another thing. I used to get like a good chunk of subscribers for lives, or not subscribers, views on live streams over the course of, you know, them existing. And now that last live stream had like 4,000 on a channel with 400,000 subscribers. That's not very good. But anyway, I'm gonna leave now. I have a lot of work to do. Everyone has to get back to work, I guess. Go do your thing. It is freezing outside, and I hate that because I really like to go and like out and work and eat and whatever, but I can't. My shower's frozen, so I can't even take a shower. It's annoying, but all right. If we can, we have 53 people watching right now and 52 thumbs ups. Can we get more thumbs ups than people watching? That would be great. But other than that, I will leave. And there we go. We did it. Fantastic. That was quick. Thanks, everyone. I will see you. How do I end this? That's a question. I'll see you guys later as soon as I can figure out how to end it. Oop, watch me fumble around. There it is. All right. Bye-bye.